Welcome to the first installment of the Ruggie Rules. Ruggie Rules number 1 is if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. You know, over the last 25 years, I've had the opportunity to review hundreds of different investment proposals. In fact, I can cite 3 client situations where when they became client of ours, we evaluated an existing portfolio that they had. And at first blush, it looked too good to be true. And upon digging a little bit deeper, we ultimately recommended that the 3 clients unload this position. In all 3 cases, fortunately, the client listened to our advice because in all 3 cases, those businesses ultimately went completely under and bankrupt. Over the years, I've saved countless clients from getting into investments that were quote-unquote great opportunities, only to further see the company that they were looking to invest in either perform very poorly or ultimately lose all client monies. A few weeks ago, my wife Kim and I, we watched the entire 4-part series of the Bernie Madoff situation. And I couldn't help as I was watching this program but think about the business and think about the things that have happened, again, over the last 25 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few minutes and talk about some of the tips that I would recommend that could help you to avoid a Bernie Madoff situation, or even a situation that's not quite a Bernie Madoff situation, but a situation that puts you at significant risk and could put you in a situation of losing all of your money. So number 1, as the title of this chapter says, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Again, after reviewing hundreds of proposals over the years, one thing that strikes me is I have never seen a bad projection. Every single portfolio proposal that's put out there shows what projections are going to be over the years, and the person selling the proposal typically has grand ideas of how well this is going to do and how much money it's going to make, and also how much money previous investors have made in things that they've done. It takes a lot of work for a company to become the next Facebook or the next Apple. And you shouldn't necessarily be looking at an investment opportunity as, hey, where's the next Facebook or next Apple? But you should be looking at it from a standpoint of what are all the obstacles that are going to have to be overcome for this investment to actually end up being a very sound investment. Number 2, we're not trying to hit home runs. For our client base, what we're looking for is a diversified, moderate portfolio. Number 3, Bernie Madoff was a registered investment advisor. Now, being a registered investment advisor, in my opinion, is a good status for a financial planning firm, because as a registered investment advisor, you have the ability to provide unbiased advice to your client. In fact, Ruggie Wealth Management is also a registered investment advisor, just like Bernie Madoff was. The big difference between Ruggie Wealth Management and Bernie Madoff is Ruggie Wealth Management uses a third-party custodian to hold all of our client assets. So we never actually have physical holdings of our client assets. Companies such as TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and LPL are the third-party custodians that we utilize and that generate statements for our clients so that our clients know where their money is actually being held. What Bernie did was he actually physically held the assets for his clients. Within his firm, they generated the statements on an ongoing basis directly from Bernie Madoff. It should be noted that in Bernie Madoff's situation, he took in over $30 billion of client investment assets. And would you believe he never actually invested a dime? The money actually sat in checking accounts and different money market accounts, and the money was never invested. So again, important to have a registered investment advisor that utilizes a third-party custodian to protect your money. Number 4, investments are going to fluctuate. Bernie's investments were always consistent, whether it was in up market cycles or down market cycles. This should be a red flag. Also, guarantees should be a red flag, at least high guarantees. Show me an investment that is stating high guarantees, and I'm going to show you an investment that I would be very cautious of. So there you have it. Ruggie Rules number 1. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Again, this is the first installment from our newest book, Ruggie Rules. We have 25 different rules in the book, and we plan on putting 25 videos out for each and every rule. Thank you so much for listening, and feel free to contact us if you have any questions on anything that I've discussed, if there's anything else we can provide for you. Thanks again.